Bottom of the 11th inning, UMass down by a run, 7-6, although the Minutemen do have the top of the order coming up. Ryan Cusick, Rich Grafe, and Rob Macklem, as the Highlanders and Ian Bentley back out to the mound, and he's been really good out of the bullpen today. Sunshining back onto the field. First pitch down low on Cusick. Love to get him on because he's the team leader in steals.
It's a big out.
1-0 pitch down low. Cusick had a 2-run game-tying double in the 8th inning. The on-deck hitter, Rich Grafe, had the go-ahead single right after that, but then NJIT tied it up in the 9th. And they scored a run in the top of the 11th, and that's where we are now, 7-6 the score.
And since Bentley's come on in relief in the 8th inning, he's really just done a great job keeping the score tied and allowed his teammates to get him a lead, and now he's in line for the win.
He's in line for the win. Ron Wallace would be on the hook for the loss, although Wallace has pitched pretty well in relief, only 1 run over 3 innings. Nobody on, nobody out. 2-1 pitch, swung on, lifted foul, out of play, right side, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Either starter, obviously, at this point, factoring in the decision, Matt Coughlin for the NJIT Highlanders. 6 innings, 1 earned run, scattered 8 hits, and Jordan Pace started for UMass. 2-2 pitch, high and tight to bring the count full on Ryan Cusick.
Everybody's a little nervous right now.
Bentley, who had been knocked around in his first 5 outings. So far today, 2 1/3 innings, no runs and just 1 hit as Cusick lifts this one towards center.
Thank you, Ed.
Carlton has the beat on him, and he'll track it down in deep left center to the left of the batter's eye. So Cusick retired, flies out to center for out number 1.
And Charlton's been a busy man out there in center field today. I need 2 hands to count the number of times he's had to make a play. And that's the first one he's made, really, where it doesn't look like he had to battle the sun. The last couple, he's been struggling with the setting sun behind home plate, but that one, he read it right off the bat and made a nice running grab.
Lefty, Rich Grafe looks at a strike. You say the last couple, 4 of the last 5 batters for UMass have flied out to center field. Charlton, you're right, he's been busy, especially here in extras.
That's good. Come on, support you.
7 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors for the visiting Highlanders, who are trying to salvage the finale of this series and snap a 3-game skid overall. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 7 errors for UMass. 0-1 pitch. Outside on Rich Grafe. 1 ball, 1 strike on UMass's speedy left fielder. Rob Macklem is in the on-deck circle. He's 2 for 4 tonight. 1-1 pitch. There's a strike, and the count now 1-2. Bentley kicks and delivers. Just down in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, work ahead.
Bentley's been doing a lot of his work in this game from ahead on these hitters, so very rarely has he fallen behind the hitter, so that's worked to his advantage in his relief effort.
That ball hit you?
The backstop.
Come on, Ian, strike him out.
It would be nice.
Strike him out, Ian.
Grafe is the batter, lefty on lefty, swung on, lofted to left field. Easy play for Cap, drips into the line, battling the sun. And he makes the catch, so back-to-back fly ball outs here on the 11th.
Going to be up to Rob McClam to keep the UMass hopes alive in this one. Down to their final out here in the bottom of the 11th.
Just dig fucking deep in. Dig in.
Rob Macklin's had a nice day at the plate, a walk and 2 singles and a steal and 5 trips to the plate, and now he's just going to try to get on base. First pitch to Macklin is a strike.
Come on, Ian. Please, God. Shut up.
UMass down 7-6, down to their final out here on the bottom of the 11th as Macklin fouls it off, and now the Minutemen down to their final strike. Ian Bentley in line for the victory. He's got 3 scoreless innings. He's only allowed 1 base runner. That was the first batter he faced, Rich Grafe, for the base hit.
Please, Ian. Just do it. Send it up.
0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss down in the dirt, and the ball game is over. As NJIT
Get the ball. Get the ball.
And and salvages the finale of this 3-game series. They win it 7-6 in 11 innings in the nightcap of a doubleheader.
Yeah, you got the
Ian
win.
Bentley picks up the victory, his first of the season out of the bullpen. Tough luck loss goes to UMass's reliever Ron Wallace, who only gave up 1 run over 3 innings. That 1 run, though, was the go-ahead run in the top of the 11th inning. And that go-ahead run scored after Brosnan led off with a double, and then scored on a sac fly 2 batters later by Andrew Benjamin. So UMass drops a tough one in extra innings. 7-6 is the final score, but still they have to be pretty happy with this performance. You come in with a 1-12 record, and then you take 2 out of 3 in your first home series of the season.
Certainly, I'm sure they would have liked to get this series sweep against this team and really carry some momentum into their midweek game against Siena. But a 2 out of 3 series victory, they're certainly going to take that. And it's not like they didn't try. They didn't fight hard here in the final game, dropping a tough one run loss in extra innings. So all in all, I think it's a lot. You take more positives out of this weekend than you do negatives if you're the Minutemen, and they'll certainly look to carry that momentum into this week's games against Siena.
Line score for the Highlanders: 7 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors. For the Minutemen, 6 runs, 11 hits, and 7 errors, which were a big factor in this one. Time of the game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. As UMass, despite today's 7-6 11-inning extra inning loss here in the nightcap of the Twin Bill, the Minutemen take 2 out of 3 in their first home series of the season. So next up for UMass, an off day tomorrow, and then a couple of non-conference weekday road games.
Shut up!
Afternoon, 3 o'clock at Siena, and Wednesday afternoon they'll make the trek east of
Because they're going to say the winning pitcher.
take on Northeastern before traveling down to Rhode Island to take on the Rams next weekend. So UMass will be on the road for 5 straight games, and they'll get back into Atlantic 10 play next weekend. That will wrap it up here from Earl Worden Field. UMass wins game 1 of the doubleheader 1-0 and drops the nightcap by a final score of 7-6. For Patrick Strohacker, I'm Cody Crushell signing off. Thanks for listening. This has been UMass Minutemen Baseball. Have a good night, everyone.